This is the Simpit. I'm your host, Sean Cole, but the real star of today's show is the Fanatec Podium Wheelbase DD2. You can see it sitting right here on my rig, ready to go, and I'm all business today. You can see I got my safety gear on. I'm going to be doing some Formula 1 2018, and this wheel is capable of some serious power. I got the torque key in it, so we're in high torque mode. I got my safety gear. I got my helmet, my Hans device, my driving gloves. Well, shit, how am I going to hear the sim if I'm wearing a helmet? That doesn't make any sense. And you guys probably can't hear me, but it gives you an idea just how psyched I am for trying this combination out. So, realistically, I'm not going to drive in a helmet. That would just be kind of silly. And realistically, as much as this does kick up some heavy-duty force feedback, it's probably not going to give me any head or neck issues. So we can lose the Hans device as well, and we can take this more like a sim racer. A lot of guys do like wearing gloves, but actually, these are my good driving gloves. I wouldn't wear them out sim racing, or I'd buy a second pair. These are the pair that I need this weekend for Lemons racing. Actually, Lucky Dog, to be more specific. So, now we're really into real mode. I'll be able to put my headphones on. I do need your help out there because I had some real audio-video troubles under yesterday's testing. So hopefully I've got everything squared away. Everything looks and sounds great. But let's bring up. So what we are playing with today is the Fanatec Podium Wheelbase. As you can see, $1,500 for the DD2. I'm using my old regular Formula rim, but it does have magnetic paddle shifters, so it's a little bit upgrade. And it's a pretty good thing. The other thing, so you can know the settings. If you dig deeply, you'll have to dig into their community forum area, but you will find that they put out some recommended preliminary settings. So I am using, let's see here, you should be able to see this. I'm using the F2 setup, or 5.2 Fanatec 2 setup, and I have these settings that you see here up on the screen. Force sensitivity, I put it down to 360 degrees, actually, for F1 2018. Maybe we'll crank it up to 540. We'll have to play around with that. But all the other settings are accurate. FF, or force feedback, 100. Show, 100. ABS, I didn't do. 4, spring and damper, all at 100. NDP at 15. NFR at 3. BRF doesn't show up on this wheel. FEI at 90. So those are the settings that I'm using on the wheel right now. The only difference being 360. And when we did that yesterday, it made a huge difference, actually, as far as what we felt in the wheel. So I'm actually a little bit scared on what I might feel because I haven't even turned 1 millimeter of laps yet. All I did was map the controls and get it ready to go, and then fired up a combination that I don't know at all. So I went to their weekly events that they have on F1 2018, and this challenge happened to be Azerbaijan. And after all the shenanigans going on there, I thought, oh, that would be kind of cool. And then I was reminded by, I just the other day was telling you guys, if there's one track on planet Earth that I don't know, that I've like never driven a lap at, it's Azerbaijan. I somehow, how a guy who sim races every day never ends up at this track, I don't know. But this will be my first time driving it, and I'm going to be doing it in an F1 car. So it could be ugly, but it should allow us to test some things on the force feedback that you don't always feel unless you're off the optimal driving line. We're going to hit some walls. We're going to jump some curbing. We're going to be doing some off-track recovery. And we're going to want to feel those moments as much as we do how it feels turning for apex and hitting the apex and getting a good launch out of the corner. So that should be good for testing. And all I have to do is unpause this and we'll be underway. So yes, it's the game sounds. Hopefully the game sounds are what we'll be concerned about, and the mix. So what I'll have to do is pause very quickly and check in with you guys just to get some feedback. You might hear some chatter. I got my good buddies on the Patreon Discord channel hanging out, talking with me. They're helping me before the stream, and you'll hear them talking amongst themselves a little bit. It's just in the background today. It's not being piped in, but you might pick it up in my microphone up there. So,
sounds good so far, Sean.
Thank you, Doug. So, without the helmet, without the Hans device, and without gloves, let's give it a shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have we locked up? Did we already lock up? Wouldn't that be funny? You leave it paused for an hour. Oh, here we go. It just took that away. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 hey.
Are you all right?
That's a rough start right there. That's definitely a rough start. My wheel is way too strong, so we're gonna have to go into the game and put things down. So bear with me, but that was like, I should have left the helmet on. Okay, like I said, you know, one of the reasons I'm handling this wheel like this, which I've really never done before, but the main reason is because a lot of people have been asking me for review type questions about it. And you know, one thing, the way the way I've always done things, I've been able to take my time and really get to the point where I'm comfortable and I've tried it out and I'm really dialed in before I start really giving feedback. But I don't want to wait weeks to give you guys any feedback on the wheel at all. So what I'm doing exactly what I would do if this wasn't being aired. I am testing it out in various different conditions, trying different things, getting it dialed in. I mean, right off the bat, force feedback way too strong. So we're going to have to make some changes to that. Whoops. Where are we? Yeah, controls. This doesn't look like it did before. Calibration. There it is. Edit. Alright, we are at 100% force feedback. I am going to take that down to 65. That was really, really, really strong. Save. Boom. Boom. And so, yeah, again, when I'm testing, this is the kind of stuff that you've always never had to be part of through the magic of editing. But I felt like, you know, in this one, let's go ahead and play. You guys might have questions about how strong was it, or to see that moment where it almost broke my hand. All right. Doesn't help that I don't know the track, and you know, we're still checking some calibration. You know, I just got everything mapped. Didn't feel like I had a whole lot of brake right there, actually.
Welcome along then to the final
Yeah,
moment.
welcome. We already did welcome. Win the race. That's my objective.
Just posted the fastest lap of the race so far.
This is really weird. My pedals are not really properly. Yeah, I guess I should have done more than just lap up. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's see, can we make that adjustment from here? No, we cannot. Preferences? Where is... Oh, I see what I
Normal Codemaster stuff right there.
gotta do. Okay, my throttle is inverted.
Yeah, it's done it to me before.
And there's no uninvert, huh?
Gotta go back in and recalibrate.
Still backwards. What the F? Nope, still backwards. Alright, what if we try to cheat it? Real quick. I don't understand why it would screw that up. That's pretty shady. Okay, we're gonna try to... Let's see if that worked. Nope. What the hell, Cody's?
Something's stuck on you. Got a button stuck somewhere.
Say again?
You must have a button stuck somewhere for it to be doing that.
It seems like it's just seeing it inverted, like you're saying. Is there like, there's no like advanced setting in this, right?
Not that I'm seeing.
So is there a calibration screen?
Yeah, and I did calibration and I even tried going backwards. It still switched it. Oh, wait. How is that fixed? Oh, force feedback. Okay, somehow it seems right now. Interesting.
Good job.
Okay, but our force feedback is still monster. So let's change that real quick. I was at 65. Go to 35. Okay, one more time. The other thing, yeah, it just had to configure out that they're flipped around. It did it on its own. So we're good. We're good. The other, with Ricmotech, I could have flipped the calibration manually on the pedals too. All right. Well, come on. What's it doing? What's it doing?
It's doing what Codemaster normally does.
It's like not acknowledging enter.
Probably gonna have to restart the game. We're probably logged out.
Why do I hate ported games? It's acknowledging it here, it just won't advance to the session. This is so weird. Boy, we're having fun with this one, huh? This is gold. This is streaming magic right here. Now we'll see if it even saved any of my settings.
Frustrations are real.
Well, you know what? This is what people, when they're, you know, what do you think? It's like, well, so far I've spent more time doing this type of stuff than driving. But that's, and I'm not saying that as a shot at Fanatec. That's kind of part of getting new stuff half the time. Most of the high-end gear we get is not plug and play. All right. You know, oh, look at that. It totally forgot all my stuff. Oh, but come on. It's a sim, Sean. Why are you a sim elitist? Huh, because most sims work. No, you know what? In all fairness, though, I did just change everything on it. You know, it was expecting a completely different setup than this. All right. No, it won't let me switch to... Oh, hold on. Oh, it's so weird. Yeah, it totally deleted my settings. And I'm not done with my settings. All right. Oh, look at it. Stupid thing. It has the other one there still. Alright, let's cross our fingers this time.
We're here once again then for some more Grand Prix action, where success and failure are separated
I've
by
been working
fractions
on
of a...
being calmer.
A new strategy is available on the
Gosh,
MFT.
this wheel is so strong still.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
I hear the volume of the output. I should turn that off over there. Yeah, we're gonna have to try something else here.
Joa said to tell you that the game audio is a lot louder than you.
Okay, thank you, Joa. It says calibration. That's what really... Here's you're at a screen that's called calibration, of which you can do no such thing. It's like, here's how we have manually calibrated your stuff. F you.
Okay, that was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Fuck you.
So, here they come now, out.
Well, this has been fun. Really glad I chose to do this. Really glad I chose to give Codemasters some love.
It seems like if you can just lower the master volume in the game another like 20%.
Copy that. I forgot.
Be good because you're which mic are you using?
I'm on the Blue Yeti for this.
The cars are set on the grid for what promises to be a thrilling contest here in Baku. Hold on tight then, it's race day for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Let's see here. Oh, video capture. No, I turned me down. What am I doing? Some of my titles are still screwy. That should do it. Whoa, you see that?
Has just posted the fastest lap of the race so far.
That was kind of crazy.
Our gap to first place is 12.6 seconds.
Oh, I forget I have to punch the gas in too. It's like the gas is at full throttle until I push it in. Because it's, well, that's part of being backward, huh? Okay, this is useless. This is totally useless. And the amount of time it would take me to figure out how to flip the gas pedal over isn't what I want to do on the stream either. Oh, I'm really disappointed, you guys. I'm sorry. Hey, what do you want to bet that iRacing works? Anyone? Yeah. So, and here's my real gripe. Not so much that would happen if we were talking about testing a new game today. they're working on F1 2019. So this is the kind of crap that will never be fixed, right? I mean...
So true. They're saying there's Fanatec always on the stream.
Say again, Doug?
Joe also says there's some Fanatec employee on the stream.
Oh, well, that I'd love to be showing off what your wheel could do. But Codemasters is making it really difficult.
I kept on having to fight with it or in my back channel.
What's really weird is last time I drove this, I was on a Sim Experience wheel with Ricmotech pedals, and I don't recall there being an issue. This was just not very long ago either. Well, we're going to use the definition of insanity here. Whitehawk, I'm using Ricmotech hydraulic pedals. No preset controls. This is stuff that I remember having issue with in, well, the last version I paid for. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know what? Okay, enough of this. Alright, everyone, I'm really sorry about this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to end this stream, because I would like to delete this stream or retitle it. But whatever the next stream is, I want it to be a fair shakedown. This is unfair. This is totally against the point. You know, I wanted to get you guys in on what it's like to be testing. This is what it's like. It's frustrating at times. Things do not always work. Yeah. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this stream, and then we're going to switch over to Project Cars. I like that, actually. We're going to switch over to Project Cars 2. I'm going to get everything mapped and confirmed that it's working. I was also looking forward to the Azerbaijan lap, which isn't going to happen either. So anyway, we're gonna bring the F1 2018 stream fail to a close. I'm going to get everything turned around and set up to run, like I said, Project Cars 2. And we will pick up with that in, probably about a half an hour. We'll call that at about 7:15, I guess. So I'm sorry about that. I'm always, I'm not happy about it. But that is life of testing. The wheel's power was through the roof. That's the one thing I can tell you. You're going to have to start playing with, like, under 10% force feedback, I think. So that's awesome. I mean, it's delivering the power as promised. Nothing else has changed from when we first did it. You know, still very smooth. No, well, I was going to say no cogging. There is the slightest hint of cogging. I mean, but you know, I would never have guessed that having driven it. You don't feel it once you're putting motion on it. It's just when you move it with the very slightest bits of your fingertips. Anyway, that's not the point of this. The point was driving. So, very sorry about the way this panned out. They can't all be winners, I guess. So, hopefully the next one will be. And like I said, we'll be back on the air in about a half an hour. And we'll be trying out Project Cars 2 for the first time with the Fanatec Podium Wheelbase DD2. That's going to do it for this one. Sorry once again. Thank you for being here. This is the Simpit. I'm Sean Cole. and I'll see you on the track.